ready for the week, yeah? Ready for the week. Oh, hey, when you got that swag, that fire, that vibe, you know how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the week is still fresh, right? And we're easing into the conversations that have been quietly and not so quietly taking over our timelines. Yes, we're here to serve you with our entertainment news updates. But before then, we have hot topics you don't want to miss. Trust me, the conversation today is Ichok. And reactions to interesting viral videos. Welcome to Take 3. Once again, I'm Adebo, a.k.a. the voice of God.
Since you started with fighting, let me dance instead. And of course, my name is Kate Adeogun. Now, today's show is less or maybe more chaos, more conversations, the kind of stories that spark reactions, debate, and plenty of quotes to it. On the radar, Tonto Dikeh is making headlines after adopting a new spiritual title. Ladies and gentlemen, can I hear Dabush Kabash?
Dabush Kabash!
Hallelujah, somebody. Call our evangelist Tonto now. While Doris Ogala fires back with allegations. Also, Sam will be giving us some insights about the premiere of Mother's Love. Sam, how was the event?
Honestly, where do I even start? A little bit of everything happened on that carpet. But it was beautiful, I gotta be honest. But talking about beautiful moments, I believe people should respect the celebrants' private spaces. What do you think? There's a viral video circulating online, and let's just say the internet is amused, and so am I. We will tell you all about it, and I will give you 2 or more cents. Can I say cowboy instead? Because, you know, you should send in yours too. Of course, you can be a part of the show. So whether it's your reaction, revelation, or the red carpet moments we're going to bring to you, we are right here to bring you the right energy, and you need that. Of course, I am Sam Dandy. Like I said earlier, remember, you are a part of the conversation. Join us at News and Television across all platforms, and we're live on YouTube. And yes, you can also send your message via WhatsApp. The number is right there on your screen. Where do we start? Let's kick it up with E-News. We'll be right back.
Let's go.
Let's kick it up.
No, we're gonna...
On entertainment news, Afrobeat star Davido is facing a '1 billion naira lawsuit in connection with his ongoing custody battle with Sophie Momodu. According to reports, Momodu's lawyer has filed a lawsuit demanding damages over alleged defamation, cyberbullying, and threats. The legal action stems from statements reportedly made online, which the lawyer claims damage her reputation and exposed her to public harassment. The case adds another layer of Davido's already public custody battle, shifting focus from family court to potential reputational and financial consequences. Actress Annie Dibia is pushing back against being labeled as a single mom following her reported separation from music icon Tubaba. In a trending statement, Annie made it clear that she does not identify as the term, sparking debate online. Many supporters argue that co-parenting after divorce does not automatically equate to single motherhood, while others believe the label simply reflects marital status. Her response highlights a broader cultural conversation around how society defines motherhood after separation and how public narratives can sometimes oversimplify complex family dynamics. Afrobeat star Ruga has teamed up with Skylar Tyler and DJ Kitty Amore for an upcoming single titled Mean to You. The trio teased the collaboration online, generating buzz among fans eager to hear the fusion of Afrobeat, UK club energy, and DJ-driven soundscapes. Early snippets suggest a dance floor-ready record with international appeal. The collaboration signals Ruga's continued push into global markets, aligning with cross-border sounds that blend Afrobeats with diaspora club culture. Pop star Justin Timberlake has filed a lawsuit seeking to stop the release of video footage from his 2024 DWI arrest. According to reports, Timberlake argues that releasing the footage will constitute an irreparable invasion of privacy. His legal team is reportedly seeking court intervention to prevent public distribution of the arrest visuals. The move raises questions about the balance between public record transparency and celebrity privacy rights, especially in cases involving high-profile figures. Music mogul Diddy has reportedly had his prison release date moved up as he continues efforts to appeal for his 4-year sentence. Combs was originally set to be released on June 4th, 2028, but can now walk free a month and a half earlier on April 25th, 2028, per online records. While specific details surrounding the adjustment were not fully disclosed, the development comes amid his ongoing legal battle to challenge the conviction. The update has reignited discussions about sentencing appeals, prison credit calculations, and how legal strategy can influence incarceration timelines.
A little surprise for you. We have Neo and Akon.
R&B star Neo and Senegalese-American hitmaker Akon are set to launch their Nights Like This tour in April 2026. The global tour will see both artists perform across multiple cities, celebrating their catalog of early 2000s and mid-2010 hits. Industry observers note that nostalgia-driven tours continue to dominate live entertainment, with legacy acts leveraging loyal fanbase for strong ticket sales worldwide. That's all on Entertainment News.
I can't wait for a Neo and Akon tour.
I remember we were saying that.
Nigeria.
Yeah, it'll be good if they come to Nigeria because
They perform in Akon City.
no, that place
most
that
likely.
is not existing anymore. No, leave the Akon City matter.
That's not very fair.
Investors pulled out. The thing just was there. Let's leave that. I'm talking about the music. Neo is one guy that has always, kept R&B on another level. And
Yeah, and it makes a lot of sense that he also writes so well.
Yes.
It's actually very good, just
Yes.
like Sam mentioned earlier. It's good.
I'm just thinking that you can put the blame on
Hey, you can put the blame on me.
Not Samuel Banks.
I'll put the blame on you.
You are making a mistake there.
You're making
Okay.
a mistake.
You're
Sorry.
pointing in the wrong direction.
Okay, let's get into it. Well, we're happy that we've been able to update you on the latest happenings in the world of entertainment. Now, let's get into one part of our hot topic for today. This one is about influencer Samuel Banks, who is trending after angrily recounting an encounter in which a street beggar allegedly threw stones at his car after he refused to give money. He claimed the same group has repeatedly targeted him across different cars, suggesting he's been singled out and warning that he will no longer tolerate it. The incident, captured in a viral clip, has sparked debate about street harassment, celebrity visibility, and safety for public figures. Let's take a look at this.
Money I don't give una carry stone my car. See you want my fish scapegoat. See, this is not the first time. What's the first time? My first year, MN. Even my daughter budget, you want to be by? Daughter budget. Second one, what to stone this same place. Lot of stone, this third one. I do not budget. You know, to one that you want to. Think like Balo Junko. You go learn.
Well, there you have it. But of course, the situation has also ignited criticism around Banks' past online outburst, with some users accusing him of escalating situations unnecessarily, while supporters argue that he's justified in defending himself against repeated intimidation or highway begging or theft, as the case may be.
Well,
But what do we make of this one?
This has happened to me before.
Wow.
On that same Lekki Ekpe Expressway. So I pulled up at the traffic light, and it was a stop. So a couple of guys, there were three of them, came to my window to ask for money, and I wasn't really interested. I was just in the car. So one of them he stood in front of the car, like he wasn't going to leave.
What?
Like he was waiting for me to give the other one money before he would leave. So I was waiting for the light to just turn green. That was all I was waiting for. So he was hitting my glass. The other one was saying, they were really, really serious at it. And immediately it turned green. He was lucky that he wasn't still standing there at the time I was moving. Because why would you do that?
Honestly.
Then as I felt something hit my car because I moved. So if I had stopped, maybe it would have been a whole different thing. But because I was the only one and there were three, I say, make I just go.
You know, this is not something that should happen in any part of Nigeria or Lagos, let alone on the island. That's ridiculous, you know? But I think at the end of the day, it's this culture that Nigerians have, and they're entitled. They feel very entitled. It's not your money. It's a fancy car. What's your business? Whether I own the car or I'm just a passenger, it makes no sense. And I think it makes sense to me now, why a lot of times my wife is always like, oh, is Adidas locked? I'm always like, baby, calm down, you're safe.
Yes.
But imagine a case like that where it could be, it's night and someone pulls you out of the vehicle, you know?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, and I do think that you can't he can't. This is not a case where Samuel is overdoing it.
He's not overdoing it.
He's not overdoing it.
If like he said, he has had the experience before with his other cars. So it might look like a witch hunt on him.
Yeah.
He might see it that way because if this is happening repeatedly at different spots on that express, then what's the problem?
Yeah.
What are they trying to do? Are you trying to steal from him? Because you can't tell me you're coming to beg. And because I don't give you, you now become violent. You're a criminal.
But let's not forget that highway begging is also part of a systemic failure, especially with regards to the economy. These people, they are desperate, they are poor, they don't have any money. Yes, they have hands, they have legs, but they don't have money. They are jobless. And so, of course, some of them don't go and look for employment. They just want to be nuisance.
A lot of them don't go and look for employment. They just want to be nuisance. A lot don't look for
so
employment.
I feel like the backlash for Samuel that he's getting is because you're an influencer, you're a celebrity, and that comes with a certain level of responsibility. So what you say will be open to scrutiny. So people were like, oh, because you're powerful, you're trying to intimidate the powerless, forgetting that these people were the first person to throw the stone, you know? And this is quite annoying because it's happening a lot.
Yes.
And it's in different areas. There are some people, you know those guys that clean the windshield?
Yes.
Those ones, I've experienced that one 1 billion times.
If you don't give them,
they will literally spray. They will
on
spray.
the car.
And it's annoying because the water they are using to clean the windshield is
water.
dirty.
It's dirty water.
So you are giving me extra work to go and wash my car. Maybe I'm just coming from the car wash and you still want to do that. It's crazy. You don't give them money, they bang the car, they do all sorts. So I don't know.
This thing you said just brought back a memory that happened. I went to the car wash and I came out. And this guy just rushed the windshield and was pouring his soap. I told him, no, leave it. No, don't put it. And he did what he had to do. So he was just there, waiting to see how I would react. And he was a young boy, small boy.
Yes.
Wild.
In my head, I'm like, if I decide to chase you now, can you run? But then I realized that most of them, if you now probably open your car and chase after one, other ones will now come into your car and take what they want to take, and you will be so shocked when you come back. Hey.
It's better not to. It's sad, and I think I'm a bit sensitive because Kate talked about it as a systemic failure. You know, the fact that there are people begging on the roads, and it's sad. But at the same time, we have to protect the roads. We want to make sure that you are not hungry in your house, but you're outside, because some people are generous enough to share money, to give something. But again, it can't be an issue because if we're unsafe now, because you're out there begging, it's crazy. Because, I mean, you see young kids, and I think that's where it becomes more sensitive, because you're like, I want to help, you know, I want to give whatever I have, whether I have or not. Some of them are even rude because you don't even know if I have cash or not. What am I going to do? Bring out your POS?
They actually collect
It's
very
wild. You can't be a grown person. You can't be a guy looking like that guy on the road there, that's on the floor.
That's on the floor.
With legs, hands. You're not begging. You're not crippled. You're not confused. You're not mentally disabled. But you're out there, not just begging alms, but now you're
inflicting pain
to
on
add
people.
violence.
I know the interest, just like you pointed out, there are some people, you have your hands, you have your legs, full able-bodied men and women. That's why some people also stop giving them money, because they're like, now. Why look for a job? Why are you on the streets begging for money?
Do something.
But they don't want to do all the dirty jobs, like maybe cleaning or what. They don't want to.
But wait.
So there's dirty job now.
Dirty job.
Yes, so
cleaning,
that's what they call it.
And they'll rather be on the road.
Begging
And chasing.
When I say I have experience with this thing, you think I'm joking. We reached out to one of those guys before that, okay, if this is what you will do, do you want to like be a gatesman? Or like maybe
so that we can give
wash
you
cars and at least to start with? The Baba said no.
Because
I'm
they
telling
know
you.
that the amount of money they will make on that street
for real
Baba said no.
is more than the amount of salary you will give them.
So they make more money on that.
Yes.
I think this is not Lagos State government has to just come in and get them out, because as sensitive
Everywhere
as we
in
are,
the world.
I think they just have to move.
I don't know.
It makes no
It's
sense
actually
in my
crazy.
opinion.
It's actually crazy.
It's unfair that we're having this as a conversation, because we expect that as an individual who is of an adult, you should be reasonable enough to know that there are some things that you just don't do.
Yeah.
If the person doesn't give you money, doesn't mean you should get violent. Okay, wait for the next person. Maybe there's somebody else who pass by and give you money. But when you now make it by force, then it becomes a crime. It doesn't make any sense. Well, We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to read out some reactions. I would also like to hear from you as well. So send us your comments. Have you experienced this before? Have you been in this situation? Or are you the one on the road asking for money?
God, I beg.
Reach out to us. Send us your message on WhatsApp and YouTube. We'll read it out. We'll be right back after this break.
Thank you for staying with us. You are still watching Take 3. We went on a quick break, and the conversation is hot. Like we said earlier, you can be a part of the conversation as well. Leave us a message on YouTube Live or on WhatsApp. In fact, we're going to take reactions, but I did see a message, and shout out to Abdul Ganiyu. He says, hi, watching the show live from Shagamu, Ogun. And that is fantastic. Let us know what you think about it, okay? Let's take some reactions to this, because I think as a Nigerian, I go chase them comments. This one by OU Dongwu, these names. It says, is this another content skit? Nigerian content creators and unnecessary content skits. I don't know. That would be necessary content skit in my opinion.
That
because
is necessary.
it's happening.
It's happening, exactly.
Nathaniel 23 says, why abusing the poor boy? If he has money, will he be on the street?
Wow.
How about he go get a job?
He should ask his daddy.
Get a job.
Is his daddy's car that he's stoning? Tickles 00 says, the audacity. I know a location where kindergarten beggars used to mob women and soft men that refuse to give them money. But when I pass there, my step and face alone doesn't let them near me.
He's giving, I go match you, I go match you.
If you near me.
Wow. Anonymous _ iBoy says, please use him as a scapegoat. That's how they do. One of them stoned my private jet. Remain small, make we crash. Now God save us.
That
one, now David, stone arm with Goliath. Because what? How would they stone it?
But yeah, I think it is something like the government needs to look into, because
Absolutely.
like what Kate said earlier, it is a reflection of the society, the economy of the society. Are people who are they don't have jobs, they don't probably have earnings, so this is what they fall back to. But again, it still doesn't excuse the fact that you can't be a menace because you don't get money from somebody and you now turn the other way. If you want to beg, just leave it at that. If the person gives you or not, yeah, move on with your life. But don't become a nuisance to the society. Yeah, so yeah, I feel
we're going to take this one. It says, my people will not do well. It says, I was waiting for the traffic lights and two small boys just came from nowhere, poured their soapy water on the screen and started wiping it.
Yes.
I kept shouting, stop, stop. He says, there's no grill. As traffic give light, I move.
Yes.
Those boys can be demanding.
Oh, wow.
If you don't give them the money, they will insult you, a maker from Kano.
Yeah. It's true.
Imagine insulting your
They will
effa.
insult
Do
you.
you know that
They
actually ask for transfers now? No,
You're joking.
Honestly speaking.
So
no,
you snatch
seriously.
my phone out the window?
No, honestly speaking, they will tell you, they will
you don't
write
get cash.
the account number on a small
That they are bored. And they usually
board.
have
They'll
that
write the account
carton,
number.
what's it called?
Yeah, they'll write the account number and show you like, yeah, see.
Like placard.
transfer.
I don't think they realize that
Their
they owe
own beggar get
they
juice.
owe it to themselves, do you know, like to do better. Because again, no matter how much, let's even imagine that being a beggar would earn you more money than doing decent work, as shameful as that sounds. But I mean, think about it, the shame, knowing that everyone knows you as a beggar. We're not saying that there are not some people who can't do anything for themselves, right? And we understand that. But you that could possibly get a job,
But again,
it's ridiculous.
Again, where they come from and where they come to beg and where they're coming from are two different places.
Yes, so.
A lot of
They
them
have
come
locations.
from far and wide to a certain location, knowing that have you noticed that on that Lekki axis, it's like they come there knowing that this is what could happen.
Their resumption.
Yeah, they resume there.
It's a lucrative business for some
They
of
come
them.
from probably far outskirts of Lagos and just go there, do their thing, and go back home. And maybe when they go back home, nobody knows that that's what they do.
And it's so sad that we even see very small kids.
Small kids.
Like 10, 8,
Children.
7, 6 even.
Children.
They're just there.
The childcare system in our country,
They need to do
because
better.
overseas, we all know that they're going to take your kid from you.
Yes.
Because you can't be begging to, and some of them have twins, like two
no.
babies, and you're...
The story of that one.
I can never understand that thing.
Nah.
But I don't want to get into it.
But you know what's crazy?
I can
Talking
never
about,
ever
again,
understand it.
why it's a mindset is, Edewo, this is where we work, right?
Yeah.
We're in Lagos. If we go to Hollywood, Shame because they don't know me there, I'll be begging on the road. To collect few $100.
Well,
God forbid, but
there are people who will do that because they will feel that they are far away from home.
and no one will see
will
them.
know them.
I
Just
know
do
there are
their
some
thing.
corporate beggars now.
Excuse me,
carry
ma'am.
bag.
I'm sorry.
I'm not begging you for money.
I'm not begging you.
I'm not begging you.
Trying to make my way from point A to point B. I realized that I was low in change. If you don't mind, by any chance, just transfer 2,000 for me. It's not too much. I just want to take it.
It's usually I'm not begging
I'm
you.
begging you.
I'm not begging.
It's just paraventure.
It's just 1 minute.
1 minute.
That blew my mind, guys.
You've not seen
Please don't do it. Don't do it. Of course, we did have fun over the weekend, and Mother's Love, the premiere happened here in Lagos, Nigeria. I had a blast. I ate. I watched it. But let me keep all the details and get it in this package.
Finally, Mom, I get to go for NYC.
Don't worry, we will not be far away.
I want you to be far away.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I cannot wait to just collect that allowance.
That's the pocket money thing they give us, right?
This allowance you're calling pocket money. Can you even speak pidgin?
Of course.
As we they talk, they go now pidgin. We can use the talk.
No,
We're out here to celebrate Omotola because it's her directorial debut.
Oh yeah.
Any words for her? You know, because this is not easy.
You know, Omotola is an icon. She's the genuine article. In front of the camera, she's amazing. The thing people don't know is that she has had experience of directing all through because she's always curious, always asking questions and all that.
Right.
So to compress 30 years of experience in front of the camera and mingling with all the people in production and come and express it in a movie called Mother's Love, I think as a mother of the industry, this is her way of telling the industry, I love you.
So for Omotola to be celebrating 30 years on the stage and then coming up with a premiere of a new movie, which she's directing, we should celebrate her. We should be proud of our talent in Nigeria. So I'm proud of what she has done.
It's just amazing to watch, you know, amazing to see the great stuff that she's done over the years. I'd just like to say a big well done to her and a big congratulations.
This is my platoon leader.
Just 3 weeks at that NYSC camp. You have learned how to talk back at your parents.
How did you find this place? How?
I am terrified.
No, you are not. You just want to be a sport vet and do anything that you like.
Mother's love is sacrificial. It's a tale as old as time. It's always nice in the month of women being celebrated as well to have such a body piece of work that embodies who we are as women. So congratulations to Omotola for thinking about it. I cannot wait to watch it. I cannot wait to talk about it and just see what it's all about.
She's always been very determined, very driven. I think is probably a better word. She knew where she was going. She knew what she wanted. So I'm happy for her. This is just another chapter in what she's planning on doing. It's a great night tonight.
It's a story that, you know, touches on a really important subject matter, which is like just that family dynamic, you know, parent-children dynamic in Nigeria. It's getting better, kind of like parents are loosening up a little bit, but well put together project, and I must say I'm really proud to be part of this project.
Omotola telling this kind of story, someone who's mothered like teenagers, and in fact, her children are grown. Yeah. So she has seen all the stages, yes, and then she's telling this story. So there's a lot of personal experiences, and then this will definitely be a beautiful one, I can tell.
On my side with this, I know it's not Banana Island, but we make do.
Sure, no, don't block that toilet.
That Jabota go fit live with us for Makoko.
Do you know how privileged you are, Debisi? What do you want? Why do you want to be ordinary?
I am depressed, Mom.
A mother is someone that can die for you and kill you at the same time.
That whooping.
Yes, it's very necessary.
A mother's love is never ending.
I'll just use the word everything.
A mother's love is choosing someone's life over yours.
This is a load. I mean, what does that man think that I befriended him for such a time as this?
If you really like that boy, you will come home immediately.
What? There will be serious consequences.
All right, welcome back. It's still Take 3, and we're still here to serve you all the biggest conversations in entertainment. And if you're just joining us, where have you been? You've missed the first part already, but we've still got a lot in store for you guys today. And if you want to send us, please, not if, you should send us your comment on WhatsApp. We're going to be putting the number on the screen right now. And on YouTube, we're live as well. Go there, drop a comment, and let's read out. Now let's move on. Nigerian singer Mariam Ogbonna has sparked intense reactions online after opening up about her alleged traumatic experiences in the music industry. In a deeply emotional Instagram post, the singer claimed that music almost killed her, alleging that several well-known producers demanded sexual favors in exchange for career opportunities. She recounted disturbing incidents, including being pressured for sexual acts, being thrown out of a studio late at night for refusing advances, and waking up to an alleged attempted assault. Now, Ogbonna also shared how she was once left stranded and forced to sleep on the beach after an event organizer allegedly withdrew accommodation because she refused to sleep with him. Her revelations have ignited conversations about sexual exploitation, abuse of power, and the vulnerability of upcoming female artists in the Nigerian music scene. Well, while she did not mention any names, she forcalled names.
Your ads, Mama.
Her claims have triggered widespread debate about accountability and the urgent need for safer structures within the industry. But she for just four names.
Like just one.
One
scapegoat.
One scapegoat.
I would have really loved it.
It would have been so good.
You know, it's sad.
Well, we
it's
like one.
sad. This, you know, I have a couple of friends who are in the music industry who are young and trying to, you know, break, you know, through the process. First of all, if you don't have money, forget about it. If you don't have money, if you don't have a sponsor that's pushing you through, it's going to be difficult. And now, because of someone, I actually know when she was doing music, her name then was Mimi Gold. That's when she was doing music at the time. Her name was Mimi Gold. And I think I saw a couple of her stage performances at some time. She was really trying to do her thing. She was singing a bit of patois and, you know, R&B mix, dancehall mix. So she would have maybe been the Cynthia Morgan of her time or something. But the pressure
getting worse.
You must do this to get this. And because in cases like this at the time, maybe she couldn't cry out because she was hoping or still trying to break into the industry or find her way through the industry, she just kept it to herself and went through that process of, you know, avoiding, refusing, and that was now stifling the success of her musical career. Hey, I don't know, but it's sad.
I mean, it's annoying to see that you're trying to make a way for yourself or do things legit, and you still have to go through this kind of stuff. I mean, I can mention lots of people who have experienced this kind of stuff. Even some of our actresses, they come out during some of their interviews, they say, oh, when we were starting, some directors or some producers or filmmakers who want to, you know, lavish-wang you before they give you a role in particular. But let me keep quiet.
You know, I'm not even big on like the call-out culture for how toxic it can be. But at the same time, I think that anyone who's experienced this owes it to the next generation, owes it to the industry to actually call out. Why? Because you might escape it or give up on that career path, which is sad, because that's your dream. But if that person is still doing the same filthy, not to swear, filthy thing to any other person else, then they should be called out. That's why in America we're talking about Epstein is still out there. You know, they're still trying to grind. The Me Too movement was a big thing. And I'm grateful that now we have social media, which is fantastic. So please, call them out.
I feel that the reason why most of these victims don't call out these people is because they don't want to be blacklisted.
Fear of being cancelled.
Yes, and that is it. That's the problem. Because now she has transitioned from music to movies, now, right? So she could come out now and say this, but she said it on her tweet. She's like, she's not going to call names, that she doesn't want to put anybody in trouble. But for those who are actively in that system, or whichever system it is, it's not just the entertainment industry that all these things happen. So the victims at the time always think of, how do I progress in this industry and not be blacklisted when I start calling people out? Because they still want to grow, they still want to improve, they still want to become the stars that they have envisioned themselves to be. So it's difficult. It's a difficult situation to be put in at the time, because you are worried. If I start calling out these people now, what if tomorrow is this person I will need to enter the next level I want to go to? That is the problem. That's the problem.
And it's interesting because it's not only in the music industry that this thing is happening. It is. I know of someone who decided she was not going to do modeling anymore because she was expected to have people, some men were expected to have a taste of her for her to, you know, get into the space.
Nasuya, have a taste.
Yeah. That's
so
how they
sad.
put it.
Wow. You know, and
have a taste of her.
I want to hope, and I don't want to be insensitive, but I want to hope that it's changed and it's different now, because we are seeing a time where women are truly flourishing in every industry. And we've waited for it because, of course, you know, what a man can do, a woman can do, honestly. But look at music. We have Thames, we have Ira Star. And I'm happy that as young as Ira is, she can wear what she wants to wear. Taking like woman power and saying, you know what, this is who I am. You're not going to come and take or make me feel any less. And, you know, I'm happy with that. But look at Thames, for instance. Even though Thames covers herself up, we know how almost sexualized the internet almost wanted to make her.
No, she said it as well, that the reason why she learned how to produce Thames. So the reason why she learned how to produce was because she was also asked for, if you want me to do this for you, you have to do this for me.
You gotta do this.
You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Now she said, okay, share is production, Abi.
I will learn it.
I will learn it.
I will learn it.
I
and
like
she
that.
started producing her own songs by herself. Production from beginning to end. Master everything. Put song out there and see where she is today.
And I think this should force our institutions or the industry to reflect on these type of issues and make sure that it doesn't happen.
Right.
You know, it's an abuse.
Yes, it is.
So they need to do something about it. Because for somebody to come out, that means it is happening.
Yes.
Because some people are saying, no, do we know if it's true? Are you going to tell us the one that you took or the one that you did or didn't do? You know, that kind of stuff. But
it's happening.
You know,
it is happening.
It's sad because I feel like it just paints men in a bad way. You know, and I understand it, but it kind of does. Not to say that it doesn't happen the other way around.
It happens,
it does.
But it kind of does that because in many sense, right, like people will say music is like a man's dominated industry, you know.
Looking at the top people.
And we want to see that change. We want to see women at the top, women occupying positions. So it's all different, you know, and we don't get to hear these things a lot. But I think, honestly, what I want to say is, if you've ever experienced this, I know that it's hard to go through, but please don't give up on your dream because of some crazy person who wanted one thing or the other. You know what I mean? Because at the end of it, it's much more a better testimony, journey. That you know what? I was able to escape this, but here I am, soaring in that same industry where someone wanted to get a taste first.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
And
Instead
that's
of
why,
giving up. Because imagine not then doing
Not doing stuff, That's why I mentioned that the industry or some institutions, whatever they are, need to confront this uncomfortable truth at the end of the day. They need to confront it, or else it keeps just eating deep into people's lives and their career choices, because they feel like, oh, if you want to sleep with me, then why should I do this and all of that? And thank God that you mentioned that it's also women to men as well. It's not necessarily men to women alone. I mean, remember, To Kill a Monkey, the woman and a feminine close the door. Oh, yeah, lock the door.
But you know, it's so sad. I think it's so sad that even in that case that you talked about, right? And you can see it's obviously abuse. That other men can be insensitive and say, the man for enjoy him now. No, now mine, suppose just run now. Stop that rubbish. But against men, against women, nah.
It's quite unfortunate that we'll still have people who won't be able to speak up. We'll still have people who won't be able to call out people. We'll still have people who will still be going through this kind of situations in their career and just bottle it in because of where they want to go. You know, it's abuse. There's no way you're going to paint it. It doesn't look good. It's abuse. And we advise that if you're in a situation like this, please seek help. Talk to somebody about it and find a way to get out of there, because it's going to be a messy situation if you don't.
You need to speak up.
Okay, let's move to the next one.
I don't even know how to properly
power.
Prophet Samuel, take us there.
Prophet Samuel.
Oh, God.
Take us.
Nollywood actress Tonto Dikeh is making headlines again after adopting a new spiritual title. A move that has, well, stirred mixed reactions online, and we're going to talk all about it. The actress, known for her outspoken personality and public reinventions, appears to be embracing a more faith-driven identity. But not everyone is applauding this shift. Now, hear me out. The fellow actress Doris Ogala has publicly criticized the development, leveling strong allegations and questioning Tonto Dikeh's transformation. Ogala went further to claim that she had experienced spiritual attacks allegedly linked to the situation, intensifying the social media drama. Now, the back and forth has fueled heated debates among fans, adding another chapter to, honestly, Nollywood's long history of public celebrity feud. Was this necessary? Let's watch this.
Let's watch it.
Greetings, people of Zion. Happy new month. In obedience to the Holy Spirit, I make this declaration. And it gladdens my heart that I can do this on the first day of March. It just aligning with the prophecy of God upon my life, that He is marching me away from everything that's old and marching me into the prophecies that are new every morning. His joy, His peace, His love, His authority, His grace, and everything that's new. In alignment for the will and the purpose of God upon my life, I will no longer be addressed as King Tonto Dikeh. You can call me the woman of God. You can call me Evangelist Tonto. You can call me Tonto Dikeh. You can also call me Auntie Tonto. So all letters use Big T, whichever was suits you. Welcome today. I will no longer be addressed as King Tonto, and these are the instructions of the Holy Spirit.
Guys, thank you so much. I have a special announcement.
What are we going to call you?
From today, please call me Auntie Kate.
Auntie Kate?
Yes.
Or Big Kate?
Yes! I like that one. Big Kate is fine. Yeah, let's do that one. Yes.
I mean, I had no problem with the King Tonto. I don't know if she says.
Why was she saying King Tonto before?
What's wrong with King?
No, but why, you see, again, we need to understand why she decided to give herself the title King Tonto. At the time, I think that was when she had the crisis with her ex at the time.
Yes.
And she wanted to prove to the world that
say,
I don't need a man
I
to
stand
be who I want to be. I'm the king of my own, of my own community, of my own. So she gave herself the name King Tonto. And nobody had a problem with it. Well, okay, Mama, you want to be king, you want to be queen, all of you, Colette. Now she's back again and said, with the leading of the Holy Spirit said, drop the king.
He's evangelist.
And now he's an evangelist.
Or auntie.
Or auntie.
Wait till social media go cause social media don't go fit kill him by itself. Last. Because I don't know, but was it really necessary to come out and do these special announcements?
Yeah.
Because it's giving strategic branding. It's not giving the personal growth that I'm thinking. I understand that she has evolved. She's taking her spirituality seriously, but every market day, hello everybody.
Me, I gotta say, I'm here to support women, and I'm a feminist. I do think she looks gorgeous. She looks happy.
Yeah.
And
Tonto is a pretty lady.
It's not going to stop. At the end of the day, even if God call you, your true personality will still shine. Somebody say, in case I want to be a pastor one day, do you think I will not wear a bula shokoto like this? Do you think I will not still be looking a little? At the end of the day, you're not going to chase or automatically change completely.
But you have to change your name, though, from Sam Dandy.
Why would I do that?
Holy Sam.
Holy. When the time comes, I would then make an announcement. Now it's too early.
You make your own special announcement?
Now it's too early to It's too early.
Rev Sam.
I want to take this comment real quick. Stop it. This one here says there are more, so he mixed the message. He says there are more opportunities now for women in entertainment, but assault is still on the rise, especially in terms of endorsement, live gigs, live shows, and business deals. Sadly, it's happening in every sector, civil service, banking, and even in the media. It says, let victims be given confidential avenue to air their trauma and call out names. Kate likes that. Like private
media.
I thought it's changing.
I like what he said. Let victims be given confidential avenues to call out their abusers. It makes a whole lot of sense. The person can be anonymous, but you need to call.
But I guess, honestly, that's how it should happen first. I mean, we get all this Jane Doe and John Doe and Joe Doe that we don't know. So, of course, once the case is well built and they know that, this victim will not be...
and everything.
Because the victim may no go.
Yeah.
This person, he also says, for Doris Ogala, people should warn her now. When Auntie Tonto arrests her, they will start pleading the way they locked Angela Okori. Emeka from Kano, please call me Emmy from today.
Oh, Shay, Emmy from Kano.
What are we calling? Emmy.
Emmy.
No, should we give it big Emmy? Do you add big?
No, it's only my own dad. I don't.
Emmy one.
It's Big Kate.
Big Kate.
Big Kate.
Emmy.
Rev Sam and Emmy.
He said Rev Sam.
Wally and then
Wally. Fire!
Or do we just cousin?
Somebody said Dabush.
Dabush power.
Wow.
But I mean, I'm glad that Emeka mentioned Emmy, mentioned the Doris Ogala's part. I'm tired of that. And said, they will please let us talk to her.
I said it again that it seems Doris is just stuck on Pastor Chris Okafor. That she can't just do without bringing his conversations to to the limelight every time. She needs to always talk about him to survive. I think that's what it has become, because every day she's trying to call out somebody, to call out him or someone related to him or connected to him. Mama, you said it yourself that you need help. And I think that's what you should be doing right now, right? Stay off social media, drop your phone, probably, you know, go and stay with loved ones and friends who love you, and let's talk about things with them, not coming to social media to talk about things like this, because
I mean, to think that she and Tonto had a relationship.
Yeah,
I saw a video. They were very cool. So I'm wondering, you want to look like me, you're a witch, and everywhere. Where is that coming from again?
Because she was not the pastor's wife. Remember?
So are we saying she's now beefing
Tonto
being a pastor, evangelist?
Yeah.
Rishi.
This is giving Nollywood drama.
It's Oshiri.
Richi. Please.
Well. Let's go and see what's trending.
Let's go.
Big Kate. Take us.
Trending. All right, you're still watching Take 3, guys. And today on Trending, a wedding video currently making the rounds on X is sparking a major debate. And it's all about how far is too far when it comes to spraying money. Now, in the clip, the groom is seen dancing, as you can see right there, joyfully with his friends during his entrance. I'm guessing it's an engagement party. Suddenly, a man walks up to the group and begins aggressively spraying the cash. He's not just tossing it in the air, but he's pressing the money directly onto the groom's face, just as you can see there. Now, we all know that spraying money is a popular wedding tradition. It's a celebratory, symbolic, and deeply cultural thing that we do. But this particular moment has people divided. Some say it was just overexcitement. Others argue it's crossed a line, that there is a difference between celebration and intrusion. But let's take a look at the video. Now, the question some people are asking is, when does spraying become disrespectful?
Wait. Where are they spraying? In Nigeria?
Yeah.
Again. Which money are they spraying?
Let's leave that one.
I was going to say that.
Let's leave that one first.
I was going to say that we will get there. I was going to say that, first of all of them, they should be arrested in that video.
But daddy, eh?
Only the daddy. Only the daddy.
Daddy was spraying. He was spraying.
And that's what I'm saying, that only daddy.
No, they were arrested all of them. You see, other people were also throwing money around. They should arrest all of them first.
I didn't like how the first guy pulled him, though, when he was walking towards them. They could have approached him gently. The way the guy just pulled him, it was weird.
But again,
it's an elderly man.
I feel that most times at events like this, the MC would say that, please do not spray any money on the head of the groom or the celebrants. Don't spray money on their head. Yeah. But there are people who have coconut head. That when you tell them not to do something, that's when they want to do it. You understand? Yeah. Because look at what happened in the video. They pushed his hand away the first time. And he went back again to try. Then the guy stood in front of him. Like, Daddy, we said don't do this thing.
Daddy
wasn't ready to hear anything. He went, see, look at it, see. So he wanted to make sure he
spread the
did
money.
that.
Okay, let's take some reactions, guys, with regards to this one. Rufai Afsat1 here says, it is on social media that I heard that they don't spray the bride or groom directly.
On their head.
Have you been attending weddings lately?
He hasn't been attending.
Sir_a_day says, please, what is the implication of using money to touch the person's face while spraying there? We have to go and ask the village people. Well, their crown here says, it gets something evil for mind, nothing you won't tell me. This answers the question. Big M33ZY14 here says, what if this was a genuine intention to just spray money? If now your papa them shove like that, you go like him. MCs are supposed to constantly announce the spraying rules to avoid misunderstanding like this. This is embarrassing. But the truth is some of these people don't hear, even after the MC has screamed at the top of his voice. Get Kenneth 22 years says, we read unnecessary meanings to simple things. Man is just doing simple stuff. You might not know that he's not supposed to spray him that way. Okay. Amaka_power here says, don't know if they have won the man before, but I feel like the friend was a little mean to the man. I think I agree with this as well. I think I agree. Chimax here says, which kind by force money spraying be this? Squeeze face like Babalawo. God bless that friend. He was angry. He was angry at the fact that they shoved him off like that.
But again, the first thing you were going to do was wrong. And they told you, Baba, no, Baba, don't do this thing.
They did not tell him, they pushed him.
Okay, they pushed you the first time. And you still wanted to go and do it.
No, trust.
Couldn't you just leave?
Trust an African Baba.
Just leave.
He's not going to go and leave.
Now.
He's going to feel insulted. If he didn't do that, in his mind, voila, if he plays calls.
But I'm sure that guy who shoved him off the second time would have told him that, Baba, you don't spray on their head. I'm sure he said something to the man. But the man wasn't listening at the time. He was like, I need to just fulfill what I came here to do and put my money in.
It's a noisy place.
Because of that, it kind of now seems a bit like sketchy. That even though he was warned, he would come back and still frown. Yeah. Because let's not lie, you are doing this to celebrate the couple. If you're not doing it now and you're vexing and you're angry, then you're not celebrating me.
People read meaning to it.
But even then, besides that, people are saying it's really meaning to this. Why on earth do you have to spray money and touch my face? What, you want to smudge, like, if it's not babe, you want to smudge the makeup. Like, waiting, I don't want dirty dirty money.
It's mint.
I beg, mint or not, like, it's why you put it on my face?
To put money on
yes.
It's not, so I said they'll put baskets or whatever it is.
Even if you are spraying me $100, please, on my shoe.
No, collect that one.
No, it's on my shoe.
Put it in my hand.
Why will you put it in your hand?
I don't understand.
So I can hold it.
You don't trust
you
your
want me then color me?
You don't trust your friends.
I did not say that, so but I would rather it's in my hands.
Hey.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, it's time for us to go. I mean, Sam, you received one elbow on Saturday.
Let's not talk about it. And they were not spraying money, and I collect elbow. Imagine it's now.
But really, why did you collect elbow?
I don't think I want to say this on camera.
It is bye for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Take 3 today. We'll be back tomorrow to give you another amazing show. On behalf of the crew.